Do you struggle with your morning routine? Do you feel like you're not making the most out of the time that you have in the morning before you start your workday? Do you just simply not know where to start? If that's you, then you definitely want to stick around for today's video because I'm going to share 9 effective morning habits that anyone can do in under 30 minutes. So even if you're someone who feels like you don't have time, you definitely want to stick around. This is going to be for you because I'm going to show you how you can be productive and get the most out of your morning so that you feel good about yourself and so that you feel like you're making the most out of your morning before you start your work day or school or other life priorities that you have. If you're new here, my name is Ladette, and on this channel, we talk about doing inner work, healing, leveling up, and glowing up. So if that sounds like something that you resonate with, definitely hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future notifications. That also helps the YouTube algorithm, which allows me to reach more people. With that being said, let's get into it. Number 1 is to use an alarm clock. It can be a traditional alarm clock, it can be one from your phone, it does not matter, but using an alarm clock is so helpful, especially if you're someone who doesn't have a natural alarm clock, which is that you wake up at the same time every day, whether you have an alarm or not. So if you're someone who struggles with just naturally waking up, utilize your alarm clock, and you can set yourself up even further by maybe putting your phone in the restroom, or maybe you put your phone on the other side of your bedroom. Whatever it is, set yourself up so that you're actually waking up in the morning, because it's one thing to have an alarm clock, but if you're not actually using it and not rolling out of bed, then it's defeating the purpose, and it's also hindering your ability to have this productive morning routine, to have this effective morning routine. You have to be able to actually wake up when your alarm goes off. So set yourself up. I personally have a sunrise alarm clock. I'll put a video of it up here, but it's really cool. It's one of the ones where I have the time set up for 4 a.m. and at 4 a.m. it starts changing the lighting. So basically it's like a sunrise that's waking me up, which is really cool because the light just feels natural. It feels like I'm actually being woken up by the sun. And there's settings so that you can change the sound of the actual alarm. So I have mine set to, I think it's like sunset waves, or I don't remember what it's called, but it literally sounds like I'm being woken up at the beach. Like it's like birds chirping in the background. You hear the ocean. Like I'm waking up feeling like I'm on vacation. Like I'm feeling so good in the morning. So that has helped me so much. It's made it effortless, and it's just made it easier for me to roll out of bed versus before it would be a little bit more effort on my end to actually roll out of bed. And the other thing that I want to say is that if you're someone who has like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 alarms on your phone, delete some of those, okay? Because what you're saying is when you have an alarm at 5 a.m. and then 5:10 a.m., 5:30, 5:45, etc., what you're really saying is that it's not important for you to wake up at 5 a.m. What you're saying is that you're gonna get up at that last alarm, which means that you're not gonna have time in the morning. You're gonna feel rushed. You're gonna start your day in that energy of feeling rushed and like you don't have time. And that's not fun energy to be in. So delete the alarms that are not necessary. So if you actually want to be up at 5 a.m., keep your 5 a.m. alarm, keep your 5:10 alarm, delete the rest of them, because now you're setting that expectation for yourself that no, I don't care what happens, no matter what, I am waking up at 5 a.m. because this is important to me. This is the time that I get to have for myself, and no one is going to take that from me. No one is going to rob that from me. I'm going to give myself the gift of having time in the morning so I can pour into myself. Give yourself that time, give yourself that space. It's up to you. So let's talk about the second thing, which is to go to the restroom and wash your face, okay? You don't have to do the whole deal of like washing with soap and then moisturizing and then doing your toner or whatever it is. Like even just splashing your face with cold water goes a long way, because that's going to help you actually like wake up. That water is going to physically help you literally wake up. So go into the restroom and do what you need to do. This is also a great opportunity to brush your teeth. So you're in the restroom, wash your face, brush your teeth, floss. Okay, we're not skipping flossing. Mouthwash, okay? Take care of yourself, take care of them pearly whites. You're gonna feel so amazing because literally within 5 minutes of waking up, you've washed your face now, you've brushed your teeth, like you're gonna be feeling good, you're awake, like you're already setting the tone for the day. Look at you, okay? Look at you. And then the third thing that you can do is drink some water. After sleeping for like 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, your body is dehydrated. So it's a really nice, loving thing to do for your body, to just drink a cup of water really quick, especially if you're someone who struggles with your water intake. get a cup out of the way, maybe even get 2 cups out of the way first thing in the morning. That's what I do, and it's really helped me with my water intake, because before, some days I would have 6 cups of water, other days I would have like 2. Like, I was so dehydrated a couple years ago because I was just not caring about water. But I've been super intentional about making sure that I get my water intake in. And what has really helped me the most with that is when I drink water first thing in the morning, because I'm already setting myself for success. I'm already seeing that, oh, okay, I'm already holding myself accountable, and it's only been like 10 minutes of me being up. Like, when you start building that momentum, you want to keep it going. It almost becomes addicting because it just feels good. It just feels good to see yourself showing up for yourself. So do that, because then you're going to want to keep doing it even more. Okay, let's talk about number 4, which is to make your bed. Do not go all day without not making your bed, okay? That is not fun energy. That is not good energy. That's lazy energy. I love you if you're someone who doesn't make your bed, okay? Don't take it the wrong way. But that's kind of lazy, right? Like, that's being a lazy person. And if you want to have an effective morning, if you want to have a productive, successful day, it really does start with the small things. So if you can't even make your bed, where else are you not showing up? And where else are you half-assing things? That's really what it comes down to. So make your bed first thing in the morning. It doesn't have to be immediately after you roll out of bed. Even in this video, this is the 4th thing I'm mentioning, which doesn't mean you have to go in this particular order. I personally don't make my bed right away. I like to actually be awake when I make my bed. So I drink my water, wash my face, brush my teeth, make my coffee, then I go back into my room, and then I start like cleaning and whatnot. So make your bed at some point within those first couple minutes to that first at least hour of you actually being up, because that's going to set, believe it or not, the tone for your day. If you can't show up for yourself with the little things, how are you going to show up for the big things? And how are you going to take your own self seriously? So make your bed. It only takes a couple of minutes. And if you have even a little bit more time, use another 2 minutes to, maybe go clean your restroom mirror, or maybe you clean your coffee table, or you organize your bookshelf. Something that's just super small that's going to make you feel good about yourself. Because again, when you feel good, you get more done. When you feel good, you attract more into your life. When you feel good, you're just happier in general. So set yourself up by doing these little things to overall have a better day. Okay, number 5 is to stretch, do yoga, maybe do some sun salutations, but just give your body a little bit of love in that way, because again, after sleeping for however many hours you were sleeping for, your body's stiff. Like, typically we feel stiff, right, when we roll out of bed. So give yourself a nice stretch. I'll include a video of sun salutations up here. I freaking love them because you can do 3 rounds and be done in like a minute. Really, you can do sun salutations pretty quickly, and it's just a really great way to wake up your body. If sun salutations aren't your thing, you can do any other stretch that you feel like doing. You can find a quick 5-minute yoga video on YouTube. Like, there's so many different ways you can just move your body a little bit in the morning so that you're helping it to wake up. Okay, and I can't show my fingers anymore because I'm holding this mic, but number 6 is to set an intention for your day. This is so much fun. This is where you get to say, you get to make that expectation, you get to set that standard of how you want your day to go. And your intention can be so simple. It could be something like, today I'm going to just smile. Today I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to have fun today. I'm going to step into my power today. I'm going to receive with an open heart. So whatever your intention is, make it so simple. But also, if you want to go the extra mile, revisit your intention. So maybe you write your intention on your phone, maybe you write it on a sticky note or on your planner. Revisit it at the end of the day so you can assess if you did that or not, if you held yourself accountable. So if your intention was to smile more, and then at the end of the day, you look at your planner and you're like, dang, I was kind of grumpy today. That's okay. It just allows you that opportunity to have that self-awareness. And it's just kind of a reminder of, okay, if I have this intention again tomorrow, I'm going to be even more mindful because I know that it was my intention today and I forgot about it. So I'm going to do it again tomorrow. And this time I will remember. Like, when you revisit your intentions, you're going to create this space in your mind and in your subconscious where now your subconscious knows, oh, we're going to go back and look at this. So we need to find opportunities throughout the day to make this intention happen because we're going to revisit this. And when we revisit this, it's important for us to be able to say that we accomplished this goal, that we held the space for ourselves, and that we stuck to our word. So revisiting your intention will allow you to kind of track your progress. It's a nice way to track and reflect on how your day went. And number 7 is to visualize your day. So this can be tied into the last step where you picture how you want your day to go. So if your intention was, I want to smile more today, I just want to have fun today, then visualize what that looks like. So in what ways are you going to smile today? How are you going to have fun? Where are you going to keep that energy with you? Where are you going to show that energy everywhere you go? How is smiling going to show up, and how is having fun going to show up in your life today? Picture it, because when you can sit there and visualize what that looks like and what that feels like, now you're putting it out there into the universe that you are for real. You are so serious about this. This is going to be the day that you're going to have. And don't get me wrong, sometimes outside things can happen that might change the trajectory of the intention that we set for ourselves, and the visualizing that we did and how we intended for our day to go. However, that's not gonna happen every day. That doesn't happen every day. It may happen sometimes, but at the end of the day, you are in control of how you feel. You may not be in control of your environment, but you are in control of how you react to it. So what is the type of day that you want to have, and in what way are you going to show up for yourself that matches the intention that you set for yourself? Okay, number 8 is to create your to-do list. I know my list lovers are going to enjoy this. I myself am a list lover, but write down what you would like to get done for the day. Maybe it's some things you need to do for work. Maybe you have some groceries. Maybe you have an event that you're going to go to that you need to buy something for. But write down your list of priorities and don't overwhelm yourself. Just because you have a lot of things to do on your list that you need to get done doesn't mean that it's going to make you productive or have a more effective day. The less you do, the better. The less that you focus on, the more quality those things are going to be. Quantity isn't always better than quality. So don't overwhelm yourself. If there's things on your to-do list that can wait till tomorrow, that can wait until next week, push it aside for those days and ultimately just focus on what is actually important to you today that you can get done, that's going to make you feel good about yourself when you can say that you did finish it, that's not going to wear you out. And then the final thing I want to say is number 9, which is to get some vitamin D, okay? Go outside, spend some time with nature, feel good, soak up that energy, listen to the birds or the sound of the ocean. Maybe you live by, the ocean or a lake, but just spend some time outside. Nature is so good for you. It's such a great way to be present. It's such a great way to put the shift back onto us and how we're feeling and what's going on in that moment. It's such an amazing gift that is given to us that's literally free. So even if it's hot outside, even if it's cold outside, if you just step outside for even 60 seconds, that goes a long way because you're outside, you're in nature, you're getting that freshness, you're getting that air. It's allowing you to feel more connected. Like there's so many positive things to say about being able to just step outside when you can, if that's a possibility for you to do in the morning. And again, it doesn't have to be like a crazy walk. It doesn't have to be exercising outside. It could literally be just stepping outside and taking like 3 breaths of fresh air and going back inside. That is going to put you in a better state of mind. It really is. It goes such a long way. So that is all that I have in this video. Again, these are all things that you can do in under 30 minutes. From the moment that you actually wake up, between washing your face, brushing your teeth, and drinking your cup of water, that's like 5 minutes right there. Making your bed and cleaning up your space might be like another 5 minutes. Doing your sun salutations or just stretching, yoga, whatever that is, that's 5 minutes. Setting your intention and then visualizing it is another 5 minutes. Creating your to-do list might be 5 minutes, and then you can spend the last 5 minutes spending time outside and just soaking in that air, soaking in the nature, and just being present. I love starting my morning off doing these things. Sometimes I alternate them. I do breath work in the morning, I do meditation, I also journal, sometimes I read. So I kind of swap certain things out, but ultimately I keep it pretty simple. I keep it as simple as I can, and they all help me feel really good about myself in the morning and how I start my day. And so I encourage you to do the same. But if you're someone who is, first starting out with trying to create a more productive morning routine, a more structured, more effective morning routine, then I would definitely pick a couple things that really stick well with you and do those things, and then start adding a couple more things and then start swapping out other things. So whatever feels the most aligned with you. Let me know in the comments below what's one thing you're going to implement in the morning so that you can have an effective morning routine, so that you feel more productive and just feel super good about yourself. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!